Hey Tara, how are you today?
I'm great. I hear you're close to me.
I think we're probably right around the corner from each other in
Where are you
Toronto.
right now?
So have you? I'm in North York, my friend. Where are
So
you?
am I. Why don't you come over and we can do this in person?
Oh God, I would love to sit and talk to you in person. Okay, we have to hook up after this interview for sure.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
How
Sounds
are
good.
you? How are things going? And how's the family? How are have you been in Canada for the whole pandemic, or what's going on with you?
Well, I'm born and raised North York. I moved to LA about 20 years ago, and I came back here in August for an on-camera show that I'm working on, and I think it's been great to be here. It's a lot less crazy than Los Angeles, um, and my kids are really cautious and safe, so it's nice to have like a safe place to sort of hide out. Their school's completely online, so it doesn't really matter where they are. And I've really enjoyed being here and reconnecting to my roots and my family and friends. It's been a pretty magical time.
Oh, good. Well, we listen. We always love to have you back home. So, of course, doors are always open to you, my dear.
Aw,
Listen, congratulations on everything, of course.
thank
And the
you.
last time we spoke, it was very interesting because, excuse me, My Little Pony was kind of wrapping up, and you were kind of moving on to other things. And now it's back. Twilight
It's
Sparkle is all
back.
back. So tell us a little. Yeah, tell us a little bit about this new, My Little Pony life because this is so exciting for fans.
It's so exciting. It's so cute. Before I forget, so you guys can tune in this Saturday at 11:30, and it'll be premiering on Discovery Family and the Discovery Family Go app streaming. And it is all the original cast coming back, which is great, and it's the main six and all the original ponies that everybody knows and loves. There's just been a complete redesign of the show. The characters are somehow even cuter than they were before. They're smaller, sort of like a little more chibi version. But it's the same crazy adventures, although I think it's faster paced and even more colorful than before. It's a beautiful show visually to look at. And I think if you are a fan of Friendship is Magic, you're going to really get a kick out of this one.
Yeah, and they're like little 11-minute segments, correct?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like I watched one of them, and you're right. The animation is so different and everything. It has a really good, quick, fast feel to it. Excuse me, I don't know what's wrong with my throat this morning. I'm sorry about that.
Aw.
And also, it just listen. We love the My Little Pony gang, but for you, how awesome has it been to do, to voice Twilight Sparkle? She's so optimistic. She's so darn lovable. There's nothing not to love about her.
Oh, yeah, I love her too. She's such an interesting character because she's someone who is a people pleaser, wants to make everybody happy, wants everything to be perfect, but she's also unafraid to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. And I think that's such an important part of the show is there's this humanity that comes with these characters where everybody can find someone to relate to. Someone's exactly like Pinkie Pie or exactly like Twilight or Rainbow Dash, and there's so much of ourselves in these characters that people from all over the world have been drawn to this show. And Twilight's so important because she's someone that takes a leadership role, because she wants to make sure everybody's happy getting along, and that everybody sort of plays their role in friendship and in community. And I love meeting the fans of this show. I miss going to Comic Cons and connecting with them. They're so sweet. So many of them say, "Oh my gosh, Twilight was so important to me. I never met an animated character that loved to read as much as I do or loved science." And of course, there's the magical element that really brings people together. And it's just this beautiful show of inclusion. I've never seen a fandom like this. It's literally all over the world, all ages, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I was going to say that because, yeah, the fans are incredible, and it must be so heartwarming to you when you were able to go to the cons, obviously, and meet these people in person, and just for everything that you've done with your charities and helping kids with cancer and all these amazing things. But when you meet these fans, like, how do you keep it together and not break into tears?
I often break into tears. And I, some of the fan
Yeah.
stories are so extraordinary. And of course, we have kids coming to Comic Cons who are very sick. And it's their dream to meet the voices of the ponies or whatever show. And there's this beautiful diversity in this show. Like I said, I've met fans from all over the world, all ages. It's like all genders. It doesn't matter who you love, where you're from, the color of your skin. It's just such this beautiful fandom where I found online they all come together. Like when you talk about me raising money for charity on my social media, the biggest givers are the My Little Pony fans, and they're there for each other in all sorts of situations, mostly bullying, because there's been such a strange reaction to adults loving the show, which is silly because it really is all about love and friendship. So they're there for each other, and meeting those people who give to these charities, and then meeting the people who need help, who cry in my arms and thank me for voicing a character that they can relate to, and thank me for relating to them and being there to meet them in person. I really do miss that part of giving back to the fandom that's always been so supportive of us.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great story, and I love hearing that kind of stuff. For you, you were just saying that you're here in town because you're shooting something on camera, and we are so we've seen you and we've heard you in so many things, and we've seen you in so many things. But for you, Tara, like, is it hard to kind of switch your mindset? Not, okay, I'm not doing voiceover. I'm in front of the camera now. You know?
It's funny. It's sort of like whenever I do a different character, like I don't mix up Twilight when I'm doing Harley. Each character has their own place in my mind and their own world in my mind. When I'm voicing Harley Quinn in a video game, it's completely different than when I'm doing her on DC Superhero Girls. So when I'm playing a character on camera, it's completely different from anything I do in the voiceover world. And because I've maintained a career where I've had the opportunity to do both for so long, sometimes getting back into on camera, sort of, getting back on the bike, but I've had the opportunity to be doing it all along. So it's great, even though I'm more well known for my voiceover stuff. This role in particular, I'm having a lot of fun with, and it's certainly a departure from other things that I've done. I can't give away too many spoilers, but it's so important to be able to, as a performer, explore different worlds. Like I'd love to go do a Broadway show, and I love as a performer, it's such a gift to be given the opportunity to explore your gift in different worlds. So I'm very grateful for those opportunities.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, and I always wonder about you because I go, you do so many voiceovers. How do you, like, where you're saying you compartmentalize in your brain, But I always think, like, how does she do that? Like, how does she, go to Rocky or from Rocky and Bullwinkle, which is, by the way, one of my favorites. Like, for you to have to step into the shoes of the amazing June Foray. Wow, cool, huh?
Wow, that was really, really crazy and so much fun. And it was like almost like after she passed, she like jumped into my body and she's like, "Hokey smokes, this is how he's supposed to sound." But every character already lives in my head. So when it's their turn to play, well, dear Princess Celestia, out they come.
Oh, that's amazing, Tara. Oh, we always love talking to you. You're such a sweetie, and so happy that you're back here home with your family and everything. They must be so happy to have you back, which is
They
which is
are. The
lovely.
only thing that the only
But
thing that's challenging is it's COVID, so we can't have like big Jewish family get-togethers.
I know,
That kind of stinks.
I know. But listen, we're going to have good weather for the next few days, so take advantage of that.
Well, I gotta say, my kids who grew up in LA were pretty mystified. They loved that first snow. That was pretty magical.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Listen, congratulations on everything. We're so happy that you brought back Twilight Sparkle. I know your fans are going to be so happy to see this. And again, always so wonderful to talk to you. Have a great rest of your day,
Thank
and
you.
good luck
Thanks for having me.
with your new show. I can't wait to find out what you're working on. So good for you.
Thanks.
Take care. Okay, bye, Tara.
Bye.